Peace, everybody. We are
We
live
are
in
live.
full effect. We about to do what we do. We about to do what
Mm-hmm.
we do.
Mm-hmm.
Come on down if you get a chance.
Hey,
Huh?
I said, hey, I thought somebody popped in. Guess not.
Somebody will, but we will do it. Let's see.
We will.
There is the link. The link is up. We got the link. We got the link. We ready to go. Let's see. We ready. We've been building all day.
We've been building for 3 weeks.
Yes, it's been going
3 whole weeks
down.
we've been waiting for this topic.
Yes, and if somebody's in here, let us know.
Yes, if you have joined our live or are watching, simply just watching, wave, say hi,
Say hi, y'all.
throw
Say
up the
hello.
peace sign, hit the
Peace.
like button,
Like
something. Let us
button.
know that you're here.
Um, Come on down.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell them right now. Let's see. All right, who's here? Come on down. Let us
Who
know you
is
here.
here?
Who's in the building? Put your name up there or let us know what the deal is. We saying peace right now. We got the link up there in case you want to join the show. You can do that. Tonight's topic is scrolling across the screen. I got the right thing. Yep, I got the right thing going across the screen. Do women cheat up and men cheat down? This can take a lot of different twists and turns, y'all.
It can. And
Yep,
I'm ready.
yep. Let me see something. I'm gonna do this real slick. So if you come in, let us know you here. We see you here, but we don't know who it is. You know. So we about to get started in about 1 minute. Let's set the timer for that 1 minute. I'm gonna set it for two. Okay. We'll set it for two. We ain't holding back to no more either, y'all. We're gonna bring it to you raw and in effect. And I'm gonna set it for 1 minute. 1 minute, we're gonna start popping off. Y'all will hear this timer go off. And when y'all hear this timer go off, get ready for a show to begin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
We will discuss this topic with or without your input, trust and believe. But it's always funner when you guys participate, watch, engage.
Man.
Oh, we love it.
Yes. Let me turn off this ringer here so people gonna get me twisted. Hold on. Come on in, y'all. If you in there, say
Did somebody
Mr.
pop in?
Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell.
Y'all hear the timer? Y'all hear the timer? Wait a minute. I can't put that up there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
you don't want
text
to do
message.
that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
The timer means we're about to start. We are about to
We
get it
are about to get
popping.
busy. And we got Mr. Mitchell in the building. I'm gonna bring you on early, man, so we can I don't know if you can hear us. Let us know if you can hear us. Give us a wave if you can hear us.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
Peace,
Hey.
Mr. Mitchell. Peace. That's good that you can hear us. I didn't know you can hear us.
I
Good.
can't stay long. I'm in my office. I had to do some training. I just wanted to dip in real quick, see what's happening.
Oh, you in the office?
Yeah.
Oh man.
All day or just for a few minutes?
No, I got a
Okay.
whole list of training I got to do.
So you're in the office all day, all
Yeah,
night.
all night. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm actually watching the training video.
That's good, Joe. That's good. You're getting
It
busy
is
though.
good.
Hey, so since you do have to leave early, we can start off with
With
you.
you.
You know, Dave, man, just give us your opinion, a yes or no first, and then
Well, that
why or why
in
not.
my opinion, that women dating up don't just apply to cheating. That applies to dating in general.
Dating in
Because just no woman wants to feel like she's taking care of somebody. You know what I mean? It's a whole different thing to go into it. But if you notice, like celebrity women, you notice they put up with a lot of their relationships because their dating pool is so small because of the lack of options.
The who?
You know? So
The lack
yeah,
of
in my opinion, you know, most women date up. That's just in general, not so much applying to cheating. And people cheat for a whole lot of different reasons, but which none of them are justified. If you're not having your relationship, get out. But you know, that's just my take on the dating up or down, whatever. And men, I ain't gonna say they really date down. Men just date. Me, I'll just use myself for an example. I like people who are good people. I don't care what they do or what they have. I just want somebody that's a decent human being that's good to me. Other than that, you know, I can't really say whether it's up or down because I've dated up, I've dated down. So you know, I just like good people.
Well, I think we want to stick to the topic of cheating versus dating.
Right. Well, I would say as a general rule that I think that they date up instead of down.
So women do date up, according to your theology, and they also cheat up, according to that as well, right?
Well, no, I won't say they cheat up. I think that
if a
women.
woman decided she wanted to cheat on her significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, fiance, if she made that conscious decision to do that, do you think the person that she's going to cheat with is going to be better than or less than her mate?
I don't think that it's gonna. I don't think it go either way because cheating is opportunistic. It basically, if you catch somebody at the right time, at the right place in their psyche, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter if you're up or down. They're gonna just take the opportunity because the opportunity is there. I think that's more opportunistic than it is a conscious decision of cheating up or down.
Okay. So
on the flip side of that, then, do you feel it's the same way for men, or are men selective if they decide to make the conscious choice to cheat on their mate? Are they cheating up or are they cheating down? Are they choosing a woman to cheat with that's going to be better than or less than what they have?
No, I think it's the same both ways. I don't think that it's cheating up or down. It's more opportunistic, and if you make a conscious decision to cheat, that means that you're not happy with what you're doing, so you just need to move on.
they need to move on. Okay.
I agree with that, but I think that you really touched on an important piece of that, and that is that you're not happy. And so when you consider someone not being happy in their relationship, whether it be male or female, obviously, if cheating is on the table for that individual, we really have to consider if that person is going to cheat with someone who's convenient or cheat with someone that they may feel could develop into something greater. And that's why I take the stance that women definitely cheat up and men cheat down. It's for that opportunity reason. So men cheat for that opportunity. If the opportunity presents itself, no matter what that person looks like or can bring to the table or what they can benefit from other than sex, men will take that opportunity. Women put a lot more thought into it. Sorry to tell you, but we do. If we're going to make that choice to cheat.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, and I get your point. But when it comes to cheating, I don't think that people really put that much thought into it. When it comes to cheating, they're cheating for a need, and most of it, and specifically in most cases, it's a physical need. It's not so much as a mental need. And if somebody want to take if they want to take the chance on cheating whether it's a mental, physical, emotional, whatever, just leave the situation. Cheating is not necessary. It's really not necessary. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That the cheating thing, you know, it's just so easy to leave the situation and just go on about your business. Then that way you can have your life and that person can have closure.
Then here's my question. At what point do you leave the situation and go on? Do you leave the situation after you met someone else, or do you leave the situation before you met someone else?
Oh no, absolutely before. Before.
Okay.
You know in a relationship if you don't want the relationship anymore or not. You know when you get to a point to where you want to step outside of that relationship. So just end it. I don't care if it's a marriage of 100 years. You know, just when you get to a point that you don't want it no more, leave it. I mean, because think about it. The person is going to be hurt either way. If you cheat on them, they're going to be hurt. If you leave them, they're going to be hurt. But when somebody gets hurt from cheating on and from being cheated on, it's a lot different because they question themselves. They'll question you, themselves. They question their friends. They'll question their family. They'll even question God. You know, why? Why did this happen to me? You know, but if you go, look, I don't want this no more. Yeah, most people will be like, they'll be hurt, but they'll be like, damn, you know, okay. You know, I can understand that. But if somebody find out that you've been cheating, man, that's a whole nother level of you know, you're a question for that. It's more important to question yourself. Like, you know, what did I do wrong? Why did this happen to me? You know, you don't even ask God why did this happen to me. You know, but I would say definitely before you cheat.
Okay, so let's be very transparent, right? We all have dated, and I would have to say of us three, we all have probably been cheated on and cheated before. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah.
I reluctantly say I'll say
transparency is everything. Come on, bro.
For right now, I'll say yes, but I don't remember ever being cheated on. Though.
You don't remember ever being cheated on?
I don't think I ever got cheated on. It could have happened, but you know, I don't know. You know, that was a duck off because I can't figure that one out. But so I get it though. Yeah, go. Okay.
All right. So here's my question.
Who's here? Come on in. Say peace to everybody, y'all. We're glad to see y'all here in the building with us. All right. Thank you.
For all of us who have cheated, right?
Okay.
Have cheated, not have been cheated on.
Yeah.
So for those of us who have cheated,
peace, Queen Intelligent Wisdom.
What was your thought process prior to, during, and after, Mr. Mitchell?
Well, I can say that at the time I was a lot younger and I didn't really understand. I mean, I understood, but I didn't realize the damage that I was causing. But when I matured and I realized the pain that I caused and the damage that I caused to her, it hurt me beyond reason. I mean, I couldn't. It was hard for me to stomach. I hated myself, you know. But I mean, of course, I couldn't undo it, and it actually years later took care of itself, you know. But I made me personally, I made the decision at that time. I never wanted to see that pain on anybody else's face because of me. And I made some good strides, you know, and I don't ever want to see that person that I was again. But number one, you think when you get away with it the first time, you think, this is easy, you know, you don't think you'll ever get caught. When you do get caught, first thing you do is lie, you know, and then once you see the pain you cause, any decent human being will be like, you know, this, I don't want to see this again. You know? But that's just me.
Well,
You know,
hindsight is 2020. So obviously, we all who have cheated have a world of regrets behind it. But and I appreciate that you've taken the time to share, for the most part, your experience after the fact. However, during and before, you kind of glanced over it, and I'm gonna keep picking until you answer the question. What was your thought process before you cheated? Like, what led you to do that? And what were you thinking in those moments?
well, what led me to that point was we was having the sexual intimacy was gone. I felt like I was begging my wife, and not knowing at the time that, not even thinking that it could have been some medical issues or whatever. But it turns out that it was, but I didn't know that at the time. And she would get frustrated with me, and she would start, so that was my thought process before and going into it. And then when the temptation presented itself, I'm like, you know, I was weak, and at the time I was in need of that physical contact. But
He said,
that's my thought process going into it. But it turned out that it was, she had some medical issues that we didn't know about.
That's peace. Okay. That's peace. Hey, peace,
That's
Queen, Intelligent Wisdom. Mr. Higgins, we see you, baby.
Did I answer your question?
You definitely did, and I appreciate the well-rounded answer to the question. So, if I understood you correctly, your thought process prior to cheating was you missed and lacked the intimacy in your relationship.
Right.
And that led you to take the action of cheating.
Right.
During that, you were acting selfish. You took advantage of the opportunity that presented itself. So you were being very selfish in that moment.
Right.
But then afterwards, you expressed a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse, a lot of empathy for the person you cheated on. So, yes, you definitely gave me a well-rounded answer to the question, and I appreciate that. Now we can expound on that. Right? Okay. So, the fact that you were lacking intimacy led you to the action of cheating, right? The person that you cheated with, you saw that opportunity. Was that person that you took advantage of, that opportunity that presented itself, was that person a better person than your wife? Was she better looking? Was she better spiritually, emotionally, physically? What is it that about that particular person that led you to her?
To be honest, and this is just being completely honest and transparent, she was available.
She was available. So again, I asked.
It wasn't up or down because I don't really know what she was or what she did. It was just an opportunity that happened. She was available.
Well, prostitutes are readily available. Doesn't mean that because they're readily available that you take advantage of that. You could have. I'm sure this person wasn't a prostitute. So you chose that particular person for a reason. What was the reason?
No. Yeah.
Peace, Devonna. Miss Diggs, you are
actually.
But peace, Devonna. Go ahead.
She approached me, and it was just a temptation was there. I didn't choose her. She approached me, and she was available, and I let temptation take over me. I didn't choose her.
So the person that you dealt with, it didn't mean anything as far as up or down to you, because she just came to you. Did you hear me?
Mr. Mitchell?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, okay.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask a hypothetical. she had to have been somewhat attractive, right? Because in my mind, if she wasn't that attractive, most prostitutes aren't that attractive.
Well,
No.
the
But if they,
physical attraction was there, yeah.
so there was some physical attraction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a
But
lot
I
of-
didn't go out. I did not go out seeking her. Is what I'm saying.
Right. So she was physically appealing to you. Would you say that her physical attributes were better or less than what you had at home?
No, they were not better.
They were not better.
No.
but they was available.
See the cheating down part?
Yeah, that was a cheat down. But it could be looked at
Okay,
as a
so
cheat
then-
up
I mean,
How
they-
can it be a cheating?
because
so
he
then
was lacking, what he
mentally-
was lacking at home, he got outside, so that was the
Right.
up.
That well,
For
I
that
wouldn't consider
portion.
that up.
Because the only thing you was lacking at home
Was the intimacy.
was the intimacy, right? And he got that outside, so that would be the up. Let me ask this question, right?
right.
Well,
Go ahead.
your question that you asked,
Mhm.
I want to answer it. You want to ask the experience that first?
No, I want you to answer.
All right. So for me, right? Okay, for hypothetical purposes, when I what y'all might call cheating, is it called cheating if you have more than one woman at a time?
If both women or all these women don't know about each other, then yes, it is cheating.
So now you're taking me back to elementary school.
Oh my goodness.
No,
You were not cheating. You
that's
were
a
not
joke.
even.
That's a joke. You got lighten up
Come
the
on
area.
now.
Okay, so let's check it out. All right, so listen. So when I went out and had a cheat thing, right?
Mhm.
I went out and cheated for a come up.
So
You-
you're looking for the bag. That's the type of come up you were looking for,
Yes. Or
which
she-
means
or
who
what she
you were
could do.
dating
yes,
couldn't provide that financial aspect for you.
but she could. But I might have needed more. So like a lateral movement with the money, or with
Selfish.
the no, because if it's me and you, then we all going. You know what I'm saying? So if I go
Okay,
out
I
and
get you,
cheat,
I get you,
if
I
I
get
go
you.
out and cheat, it's going to be beneficial to
Oh,
everybody.
right. Me
It
and
ain't-
you.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be just beneficial to one.
Right.
Let me ask this question too. Do you want to answer your own question first?
No, go ahead.
Let me ask this question. First, before I ask the question, Devonna said, "Hey y'all, I think cheating is all about passion. The assessment of the person comes after the fact." Exactly. That's exactly what I say. JJ in the building.
I can't get down with that program, Devonna. I
I
cannot.
can get down with it.
I can't get down with that program
Talk to
because okay, so let me share just my experience.
Okay.
Okay. I wasn't lacking the intimacy. I wasn't lacking the financial support. What I was lacking was the emotional support. What I was lacking was he and I just were on two different wavelengths. We didn't know how to communicate at all. And when we attempted to communicate, sometimes women will communicate with an underlying intention. And I talked about this on the last show. Sometimes it's not about what we say or how we say it. It's about the action behind it. So
Mhm.
you might look at me as this angry Black woman and I'm rah, 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 barking up the tree at you. But essentially that bark, there's something behind it. I need something and you're just not getting it.
Mm.
So for me, I cheated up. When I cheated up, I found someone that met that emotional need for me. That was something that I couldn't get at home,
Ooh,
no
this-
matter what it was. Like
this
I
is-
attempted to work on
this is
communication and consistently pouring into my mate saying, this is what I need from you. This is what I need from you. And ultimately, he just wasn't that guy.
okay.
He just
So
wasn't that guy.
Here it is. Okay, before I say that, I want to see these comments real quick. I'm gonna read these comments. Let me show Devonna's comment. That's her comment that she just spoke on. I also believe that you gotta assess the person
You
because
do.
you go out and you cheat, right? You meet
Mhm.
the person before you assess them.
Right.
And like that's where she coming from. It's all about passion. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, she can
Well, see, I didn't need passion to cheat.
well, whatever made you cheat is the passion, is what she's saying.
Okay, the
And then-
passion for
because
emotional support.
Yeah, because you didn't know if that person was going to be able to provide emotional
That's-
support until
that's true.
after the assessment.
That's true.
And Devonna can come back on and say that part over and let us know if we spoke on it the correct way. Mr. Higgins said,
Well, you have to keep the home fire burning on both sides when the fire starts going out. You got to throw another log in the fire. Agreed.
"Oh, that's peace. I like that. I like that." All right.
Hey, JJ.
JJ said, "Hey, y'all."
And Dale says the guy I cheated with for 19 years contacted me today. Oh, really? Wow.
Wait. So are you about to cheat again?
Right. Well, first things first, Dale, are you?
Is her name Dale or Kathy? 'Cause
It's
that's two
Dale. I
first
think
names.
her last name is Kathy.
Put in the comment what's your
Her
last
first name is Dale.
name.
I'm almost certain of it.
Dale.
Yep,
Because
Dale.
Kathy sounds like more of a first. How's her last name, Kathy?
I've met a lot of Kathys,
The last name?
but it's spelled with a K. But
Last
yeah,
name.
last name.
I never met a Kathy last name.
Mhm.
We have this debate every time a woman comes on.
We do. Well, we have this debate about people's names in general. Like you swore Devonna's name was what?
Devina.
Devina.
Okay.
We have this debate.
Okay,
It's
her
a healthy
first name
debate.
is Dale. Okay, peace.
I knew it was Dale.
All right, just the last comment, then I'm going to speak to
JJ.
Jill.
JJ said, I can really say because the 12 years I was with my girl's father, I never cheated on him. I don't cheat. It's just not me. That's
Okay,
fair.
that's
and I
cool.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you for that transparency.
Yeah, we roll with that.
And before we get to your second piece, I want to hear from the experience. So the experience, have you ever cheated? And did you consider that cheat to be a cheat up or a cheat down, and why?
Mic check 1, 2.
We can't hear you, ma'am.
Is she here?
She gotta be. She's on our screen.
The experience, are you here?
Maybe she's just there.
Okay, she'll be back in.
Well, if you chime back in, please let us know.
Yeah.
So that we can give you the floor.
Hit the
Go
bell.
ahead, bro.
Okay, so here's one assessment for me. Like you said, you cheated up, right?
I feel like I did.
All right. So Queen Ice cheated up when she cheated.
Mhm.
I got 100% rule. Hey, cousin.
Hey, cousin. Hi, Stacy.
Hey, Stace. Cousin Stacy in the building. So when Queen Ice cheated, she said she got to work on her audio. Something's wrong on my end.
Okay.
Tap in and
That's
let us
fair.
know when it's right. Tap in and let us know when it's right. So I got 100% rule.
Okay.
You said you cheated up.
I did.
Does that mean that the man cheated down?
Well, who's to say that the man I was cheating with was also cheating?
Well, he cheated with you.
He did not have a significant other.
It doesn't matter because that means that he cheated on your relationship.
He had no obligation to my relationship.
No, he might not have one, but he cheated. He conspired in a cheat in your relationship.
I
And
wouldn't say that's a cheat down though, because
why not? Because you cheated up. So in
I
order for
cheated
one
up.
to go up, one got to go down.
No, I cheated up,
What was he
but
doing?
that third party didn't cheat at all.
He cheated on the relationship. So if
He had no obligation to my relationship. So you can't say he cheated on my
it
relationship
makes no
if
difference.
he has no obligation
He
to it.
conspired to cheat with you on your relationship. He knew you had a person.
He did.
If he knew you had a person, that settles it. If he knew you had a
No,
person,
that's not. I don't believe
what
that.
y'all say? What y'all say? If he knew she had
Mr.
a
Mitchell.
person at the time,
No, if you can't, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and she cheat on me, then that's between me and her. That ain't got nothing to do with the other person.
I
okay,
agree.
what about
Her commitment is to me. He don't have no commitment to me.
what about if
Right.
you're in a relationship? I mean, you're not in a relationship and you deal with a woman that's married.
That won't happen. Now, we've already been through that. I've had my experiences with that. I didn't
Right.
know she was married, and it almost cost me my life. So,
He got stabbed.
no, if I know she's married, that
yeah.
definitely won't happen.
Okay, I forgot. Okay.
You forgot.
No, sir.
Okay, so
You can't use Mitchell as an example.
Right.
They can't use me for that one.
It's not
So
gonna work.
it's long, man, right up under my belly button.
Oh.
And no, sir.
Not even in a hypothetical? No. Okay. Dale, Miss
Dale said
says,
she cheated up
No, sir.
for her because he bought things to the table I never had before and made me happy.
Dale, would you like to come on the show and tell us what he brought you?
Yeah. Was what exactly did he bring to the table? Was it financial? I mean, did he buy you things or
Emotional.
was it emotional? What was it that caused you to cheat? And definitely considering yourself to be cheating up, what was it? What was the difference between what you had at home versus what you cheated with?
Yeah. And what? How far up did you go up the ladder?
I don't know if there's any like levels to it.
Because if you can cheat lateral, then you can cheat farther up.
How can you cheat lateral? Lateral is this.
Right. It's the same.
Right.
Yeah.
So how can you cheat
So if
laterally?
you're cheating with somebody and it's about the same as you had at home,
right.
then that's a lateral move.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, but if
Interesting.
it's somebody like you said, up, it could be 1 level up, 2 levels up, 3 level up, 4 levels might be like, hey, there's a keeper.
Exactly.
So what level is it? Is it one
Exactly.
like he's better, but I'm not willing to keep him. He's better, but I'm willing to risk a little
none
bit.
None at all. Cousin Stacy, what do you mean none at all?
None at all. Talk to us.
Elaborate on that. I need to know exactly what you mean by none at all. Like you've never cheated? Ever?
Ever? Ever?
Explain yourself. Experience. Do we have you on our audio yet?
Let's see. Can you hear me?
We can. Yay!
There I go. Okay, so before I answer this question, I have to decide if y'all want me to be honest or human.
Hey, I don't want you to be
I think you can be
but honest.
Right. I think you can be both at the same time.
And don't be nothing but honest. Let's do that one.
Right.
Okay.
Because you know we like the experience. We want to get the experience.
Yes.
Take the Kendall Renee off. We just want to
take the Kendall Renee off and just give us the experience.
All right. Okay. So I have cheated. Technically.
Okay.
But I think the first time I did it and I convinced myself that I wasn't cheating. And I convinced myself that I wasn't cheating because I was half honest. So scenario was, this was way back before I even had children. My first love, air quotes, my first love relationship, my dude got arrested and he went to jail for probably about 21, 22 months. And so my commitment to him was that I would be there for him, right? In a certain capacity. Obviously he was in jail, so it couldn't be physical. But that I was young. I was 18 and 19 years old. So I wasn't gonna stop living my life and having opportunities in the street while he was locked up. So I convinced myself that that wasn't cheating because I was honest with him about how I felt. But in hindsight, I feel like it was cheating because I never came clean about the other guys and the extent of those relationships.
Oh, wait a minute here. You said other guys.
Plural.
I was 18 and 19.
So you was out here, okay?
I was 18 and 19.
She was young.
Okay.
She was soaring her royal oats.
So the crazy part to me, I think it's crazy now looking back on it in hindsight. He had my heart, but he was in jail.
Mhm.
So the ones that actually was physically able to spend time with me and stuff, they just were time fillers
Mm.
in the sense that they were there to have companionship, go out, have fun, have dates. Again, I was young. So if I could go out on the weekend as opposed to stay home, which one I would pick. But they never had my heart. And now in hindsight, I feel like it was such a waste of time because I didn't really give anything a real chance.
So do you consider that cheating down or cheating up?
Um,
It's anything is cheating up.
Neither.
Not true.
Yes, it is.
Not true.
Automatically.
I didn't hear you say that again.
I say anything is cheating up if someone is incarcerated. Because the person that's incarcerated realistically cannot do anything for you. I can back it up, but go ahead.
I would agree if it had to be a up or down, but I also kind of feel like it was lateral. Almost, it was just a time filler. It was something to do in the meantime. So I wasn't even looking at their characteristics or qualifications in the sense that they could be better for my life because they could do more for me. Some of them were in positions where they were doing good, but he had my heart. So I wasn't even looking at them for what they could bring to my life. It was just a time filler until he was physically back or convicted and sent upstate, at which time we had agreed to end our relationship if that would have happened.
Wait a minute. Who agreed to end the relationship?
Me and my ex, our agreement was that I would be there for him while he was incarcerated, mentally, spiritually, all the good stuff. But if he got convicted, because he was in there 22 months fighting his case, pre-trial. So the deal was, if he got convicted and had to go upstate and do, years, anytime, that we would end the relationship. Because he was very concerned about the fact that I was young and he didn't want to take all of those years out of my life.
That's peace. That's peace. That's peace. Let me read this.
Thank you so much for your transparency, the experience.
Yeah, I like that one. Experience. That was experience.
That was the raw. That was in the raw. Like we peel back the layers like an onion.
No doubt.
Devonna said Born has a point about the co-conspirator cheating down. They're settling for a cheater, someone who has the capacity to hurt them. That's a good perspective.
That's a great perspective because she said I had a point.
Oh, because that's a great perspective.
Great perspective. Co-conspirator, because it's actually a co-conspirator because that person knows that you're cheating with them. It's peace, Mr. Simmons. No, they know that you're cheating with them, so the obligation might not be to your fella, but he does know that he could be breaking up a happy home or an unhappy home that could be put back together.
Or he could be an opportunist and looking at it as he sees this very valuable person and he sees that person better suited for himself. Oh, so why wouldn't you consider that cheating up?
So he want to divide the household.
Who cares?
See,
it's about personal gain at that point.
Oh, personal gain. I didn't know about. Okay,
which is an upside, right?
That's a hell of a twist. Personal gain.
A personal gain. He was single in my situation, and he was looking to potentially grow a relationship with me, which means he didn't care about the existing relationship I was in.
Yeah.
And that would have been a benefit to him, right?
True indeed. I'm lost at how he's not a part of this situation, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. Let me show you. Let me read this comment too. Cousin
Stacy said the dude you cheated with has no obligation to your relationship. My point exactly.
I don't believe that because okay, so
No.
here's a good one.
Let me ask this question.
One second,
Let
let
me
me say
ask
this.
this question.
Let me say this real quick, Mr. Mitchell, about that because this might shed some light, and you might want to speak on this as well. Do you remember when Fantasia cheated with the guy that was married?
Mhm.
The woman sued Fantasia
She did.
because the law is you can't cheat with a person knowing that they are married
Right.
and you're breaking up a home. So she had an obligation to that. So to cousin Stacy's point, another person with two first names, cousin Stacy's point, y'all both is at wrong. So go ahead, Mr. Mitchell.
I was gonna say, like, if this is just my perspective, like cheating with a married woman. If I was gonna cheat with a married woman, could I ever really trust her though to build a relationship with her?
I think so.
Thank you, Don.
I think so, Born.
I appreciate that, brother.
I think so.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking the question because if I mean I've never cheated with a married woman, so that I knew about. Now we all know the situation, but um, I've always wanted my own, not somebody else's. So
Well,
I
I
know.
have, I have a current situation right now that fits lovely in this. Born, matter of fact, didn't you say something like, uh, if it's starting off on the wrong foot, leave it alone?
No doubt.
Okay.
Talk to us.
Um. So y'all know I'm dating, new to this dating thing, but
he in the caca pool.
yeah, all that, right?
But wait,
So
who put the pee in the pool? Or who put the caca in the pool? Was it
the
the men or the women?
choices that are in there, it's just well. So I'm asking for y'all opinion,
Sunshine.
right? I'm asking for y'all opinion because this fits perfectly. Um,
Tony's in
guy wants to date me. His story is um he is legally married,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But not in relationship with his wife. So of course the first question is, so why not get a divorce, right?
Right.
And the story basically is in real life, we've been together for so long and I trust her and she trusts me to handle life stuff. So, and I preface that by saying up until 2 years ago, he worked outside of the country.
Mm.
So, like all of the life, day to day stuff, house, cars, kids, all of that stuff, she handled.
Mm-hmm.
He's been back for 2 years, and claims that there's been nothing in that 2 years.
Mm.
My feeling is I can understand because I just got divorced that the last few years of a marriage you can already know that you're divorcing and just for whatever practical reasons haven't made it happen. So it's not quite that I don't believe him. It's more so that he's still married and so that still is messy, and now I have the responsibility of knowing that he's legally married. So now, just like we're talking about in this conversation, does the other person have an obligation? Technically I don't have an obligation to his wife, but being a former wife, um I wouldn't want somebody talking to my husband while we still legally married. But if he told that person, look, we headed for divorce, we haven't been together, we just still cool, so we handle business, that's why we still together, that's why we still married. Until I have a reason to get a divorce.
So my
Is-
question would be, as opposed to not having an obligation to his wife, the obligation, do you have an obligation to their situation, to their relationship? Do you have an obligation to that? as
Mm.
as an ethical woman?
I feel like I do. So if I was answering 100% honestly, I feel it's like an 80-20 split. It's
Okay.
like 80% of me says, yeah, I have an obligation to say, at the very least, handle your business before you try to start anything new. Because human emotions are such that shit go left easy. That's what 80% of me says. The other 20% of me says, that ain't my business. That ain't my responsibility. And hey, my car just had an accident. State mechanics about to take it away and salvage it and give me, and I gotta search for a new car. And he's a mechanic and he wants to help me, and I should take that because I'm a single woman right now. That's what 20% of me is saying.
That's peace. I like that. I like that. I actually think it's
I
cool
think you really have
that
to
you-
take into account the totality of their relationship and the understanding of that relationship. Right now, it seems as if he's treating it as a business transaction. He and his wife are technically still married, but there is no love between the two of them. And from just the tidbit that you have shared, it appears as though he is a free man to do what he wants.
Are they in the same house?
Yes,
You don't think he hitting that?
I do in my head, because I know if it was me, I would be. But he says no.
Yeah, you can't have stuff at home, and man or woman can't have stuff at home and not be at least getting a little bit.
That's
One
what I
one
said.
thing,
Even when I knew my ex was gonna be my ex, as long as he was still in the house, when I wanted some, I got some. So I understand that.
Not
But
me.
he said no. He said,
Not me.
I feel like I need a I feel like I need a permission slip from her almost, just to make sure she's aware of the situation.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly
Hell
what
no.
I'm saying.
You're my Virgo sister, and I feel like we twins, but on that aspect, we don't look alike. We are not alike.
So the cat thing good.
I just feel like I don't want no drama later.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I'm not doing it.
I feel like I don't want no drama later, because like if she's like, yeah, exactly what he said is what it is, then I won't feel like I'm violating nothing. But I don't know if I could believe him. How the hell am I supposed to know what goes on in the house? I only gotta believe what he say because that's what he's saying. I could assume anything I want, but I don't know what's really true.
I will take you back to Queen Pure Justice.
Wow.
I'm gonna take you back there. You know what I'm about to say.
Wow.
I'm just saying I'm human too, but go ahead.
You know, Queen Pure Justice, you cannot take anything on face value. You do know that. I'm sure you've gotten that one, right? The God built with you on that, I'm pretty sure. You can't take anything on face value, right?
You're saying guys lie.
Huh?
You're saying guys lie.
I ain't saying who lied, but I'm saying that you can't take anything on face value. I don't care who it is.
But I'm saying in this particular instance, we talking about a guy and a girl. So in this instance, you saying the guy's lying.
I said I'm saying that
you can't take anything,
verify.
right? Trust but verify.
Whoever it is, it don't matter if it's him.
It could be her. It could be her. Like she could tell you on one side of the coin that he's free to do what he wants, but she could be lying. Or on the flip side, she could be telling you, no, I don't agree with him doing what he wants. But on the flip side, she's lying about that. And she knows about it and she's okay with it.
Yeah. And we was doing stuff last night. So
right. You can't take it at you just trust but verify, dear.
Trust but verify.
That's a hard one to verify. How do you suggest I go about verifying that one?
They got a doorbell.
Yeah. It's time for a sit down.
I'm just, it's up to you. I'm just playing with you, but you got
it ain't that deep. Girl, that's a lot of investment right there.
Right.
See?
As a single woman, it's really not that deep because you have options that are unlimited to you.
What are those options?
Well,
she can move on to the next guy.
Oh, okay. What about that?
What's his availability?
Meaning
how
it's
does he handle
someone
his
else.
availability for you?
He's out
Oh,
of the country.
No, no.
he's back. He's here now. He's here. He's been back for 2 years. He shows up when we plan for that, but I'm kind of real arm's length distance. My arm is way out there. Like I'm not asking for much. I'm not, because like I said, I was 80-20, so it's still hard for me to want to hang out with him, want to spend time with him, because
Mhm.
I don't want to catch no feelings. He a cool guy so far. He a cool dude.
It's out of
Seem like
convenience.
seem like he got his stuff together. So I don't want to spend too much time there and start catching no feelings for him.
The experience is an opportunist. Opportunist.
Okay, that's peace. Listen to what Dale said.
So
Well,
Dale, who
one
cheated,
thing that I would say about a situation like that is if the guy, if he tells you that and he's available for you 24/7, you call, you answer, you text, back, he's available for you, then you can probably say, yeah, okay, I can see that marriage is not there. But availability would be a lot of it. And that would go either way, man or woman. It would be the availability.
I
Okay.
feel you.
That's peace. That's peace. Dale said, buy things sexually was fire. We actually went grocery shopping to get together today.
ooh,
LOL. Financially, I got myself a plushy face.
mm,
Okay, that's peace. So you cheated with him for 19. She said she cheated with this person for 19.
19 years.
How do you? That's not a cheat. That's a relationship. I mean,
Yeah, that's a relationship.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole
He was
relationship.
carrying on a double relationship.
so would that be polyamory?
Well, polyamory, all parties are involved are aware that that's happening. So I wouldn't call it polyamory.
So for 19 years, I'm asking her, did they know? Because 19, that's forever.
I don't-
19 years? It's 2
If
decades.
she's calling it cheating, I don't think the other party knew about it.
Well, talk to us, please. Talk to us on that one because that's serious right there. I want to know about that one, Miss Dale Kathy.
All right, Bobby Simmons said hello, family.
Peace, Mr. Simmons.
What's
Come
up,
on,
Bob?
yo, give us yours. Mr. Mitchell said peace. The experience says peace. I say peace. Queen I says peace. The other
My cousin said
17.
because if he did, he wouldn't mess with a woman in a relationship off top. Right. He had no obligation to my relationship.
Oh, okay.
Because if he did,
Cuz be trying to drop some game.
cuz no.
Don't
And
get
I'll
no
be picking
game
up game
dropped
that she
on
be
you.
dropping.
Don't get no game dropped on you,
She
cuz.
ain't going.
She ain't going.
She's
How
wise
many-
beyond her years.
how
She
many
said, I
years did
swear you
have?
want this smoke born.
Yeah, I do. Trying to get some cancer. No disrespect to anybody, but I don't want to live long.
Wow.
I'm not into that. Okay. Oh, wait.
You skipped one.
Wait, I skipped
I
This-
need to go back and hear what Dale said. She said her husband is not hitting this, not for some years. I promise you. Is that in relation?
We're about to get to that one.
We'll be ready.
Oh, okay.
I skipped, sorry about that.
The wave is from my baby mama, Miss Tony Sunshine, aka Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Dale Kathy said, my husband is not hitting this, not for some years, I promise you.
So you married.
Wow.
Well, wait.
Wow.
Let's see.
So then I could believe the old boy when he telling me that he not hitting his wife.
Hold on 1 second,
Wow. Is he impotent? I
Wait,
mean,
wait,
what?
wait.
Yeah, we have
See,
so many questions.
Questions. I got so many receipts right here. You know? Now I don't know who Dale is, but my receipts right here said Dale said she was in a very strong marriage for 19 years.
No, she was in a cheating relationship for 19
On one of the
years.
shows backwards, she said she was in a strong marriage to a white guy for 19 years.
I think that's the guy she was cheating with.
She said that was a marriage.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So it's on the tape. So
Mm.
by notes, I'm trying to find out if this guy was the marriage or was he the relationship? Because if it's the marriage, and she said she was married to the white guy for the many years,
Mm.
She said no, Queen is right.
Nah. She said she was married to somebody for 19 years and he was a white guy and he was a good guy and all of that. And y'all had that strong relationship. I do recall that because it's on video. I do recall that because the words are on video. They still on video. They're not going anywhere. That's what the
So
words
Dale,
are for.
Dale, I would love for you to join us.
And tell us
Click
what's
the
going
link
on.
in this comment section and step your pretty face to the front
Mr. Perry, we see you in the building.
because we need to hear you verbalize exactly what it is you're saying.
Yes.
My
Can you
cousin-
have a strong relationship without it being sexual?
You could, but that's not
All
the
right, that's one
information that was given before. See, because these things is stuff that we remember because we do these shows.
right.
And since we remember this is why we have receipts. That's what young people call it.
My cousin said, I know when I was going through my divorce and for the short time we were still in the same house, I got it. Got it. If the sex was garbage, I wouldn't have. Unfortunately, he was fired, laughing my ass off.
All
Yeah.
right.
Mm.
Okay, that's all I'm talking about.
I knew what I did when I was
I-
divorced.
And it's unfortunate that that's my cousin, so I know who hubby is. So I'm trying to erase that fire comment out my head.
Yeah, erase that.
Yo,
I can't. I don't get them kind of images in my head. So
Dale says we love one another. We try to part, but it didn't work, which is why he's back after 19 years.
no, her husband, right?
Or
was
is it your husband that you love one another? You tried to part, but it didn't work. Why didn't it work? If it's your husband, why didn't it work? So many questions.
the song?
She's answering them right behind you. She said, Queen is right. No, I did not. I said he's married and I am too. I had a 19-year relationship with a married guy as well.
So the married
So
guy
you were married for 19 years and you had a 19-year relationship with
another
married
guy that was married. So both of you were cheating with each other, also cheating on your spouses.
Was you married to a white man?
She said, no. My husband is
No, no, no.
dry.
That
We
was up
understand that part.
Were you married to? Come on the show. Here, let me put the link
Please.
up. Let me put the link up.
You need to see your pretty face.
We're gonna settle this. I don't know who she is, but we're gonna settle this right now.
She said, right, Queen.
Right,
And you can come on without your face with just using your audio if you want to do that.
Right.
We like to show the face too, but you know. Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna.
That's what she said. She not dressed. To see, but if she
You
can do the
don't have to
audio,
show your
So
face.
she said she don't need to be.
You can join the live without showing your video. Just do the audio only. There
Right.
is an option when you click on the link that says, do you want video to show as well? You can hit no.
You at home? Where you at? You ain't got a shirt in the closet.
she said she not
Maybe
dressed.
she's comfortable walking around
You
shirtless.
You gotta be camera ready, born.
Right.
Okay.
Trust
I'm
me,
always
it
camera
takes
ready.
time to be camera ready.
I'm
I
always camera.
know.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm camera ready.
Nah, it take me longer than that. Don't believe him. I know, cousin. I don't believe him.
She talking about you?
Mm-hmm.
No, she telling Kendra.
Don't believe you.
No, she telling the experience not to believe the guy.
Don't
Oh.
believe that he not hitting his wife and all that
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah.
he's definitely
Because she just put the thing in there that her guy's still hitting her.
I believe that.
She said no queen is right. That's what Dale cat whatever.
Dale said, just call her Dale.
Dale.
No, I did not. I said he's married and I am too. So the guy you're cheating with is the white guy, or is the guy you're married to the white guy? Shut up, Tina. No.
She said she got to get ready for work and she can't talk loud. Her husband is here.
Got it.
Which part makes sense?
That she can't jump on the live because her husband is home.
So the husband don't know that he's not getting.
Which is why it's not polyamory.
So he don't know that the husband does not know that he's not having sex.
Well, obviously, we're going to ask her more questions than the fact that why aren't you and your husband having sex? We want to know if your husband is the white guy or not, and if
She
that
was cheating with the white guy. She said.
right.
Y'all got me
Dawn is a little confused. Okay, she was cheating with the white guy.
Her husband is dry, so he can't bone her.
That's
what dry means?
Well, I guess that's what dry means.
Is that what dry means?
I
He
don't-
can't kick it with you? Is that what it is? Experience?
I don't know.
I don't know what he is dry is.
That's a different term for us, honey. Right, Queen? I'm not
Oh, she said boring.
boring.
He's dry. He's boring.
Cheating with the white guy. The white guy
Where
is
is
her.
she seeing these comments at?
It's the same ones you putting up. I guess I'm just
Get in
seeing.
there.
Where? Oh, it just came up.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to say I didn't see that comment. Okay. I got to get ready for work, and I can't talk loud. My husband is here.
Right. I
Uh-huh.
respect that, Queen.
I don't.
I
I
respect
don't.
that.
I do not.
She cheating on the
No.
low. She got to keep it on the low because
So
that white guy is not only giving her the bomb sex, but he's cashing her too. She's got the
They
idea.
went to the
What?
grocery
And
store. I guess.
the white guy is not catching her. Stop it.
He's definitely cashing. She said they just went grocery shopping today.
Is that what she just said?
Yes.
She said they went grocery shopping together, and then at the end of that, she said, she got her own financially. She got herself.
Right. She's definitely financially stable, but that white guy spoils her with gifts
No, she didn't
and
say
groceries.
that. Did she say that?
That's basically what she's saying.
Let's not go with
My,
basics.
my translation goes
Oh, you
very
went to
well.
buy things, okay? Buy things, sex. So this doesn't
Sex
work.
was bomb.
So this doesn't work out then. So this is a contradictory statement. We went back to your statement. So buy things. No, because you got buy things right here.
Right.
Sexually, it was
He-
fire.
Right.
We actually went grocery shopping together today.
Right.
LOL.
Financially, I got myself.
So financially and buy things don't go together. It's not contradictory.
No, it's not contradictory.
Y'all gotta stop
Financially,
this.
she can support herself, but who wouldn't?
Where's my
from
brother
a
at?
woman's perspective,
Where is my
who wouldn't
brother
want
at?
that man to do it for them?
Where is my brother at? We gonna bring my brother to the table,
What brother? Bobby Simmons?
Mr. Let Go.
Come on, bring him on, because I dare you.
Mr. Let Go. We about to give y'all the business around here.
I dare you. No, he's talking about the video, y'all. Let's play this clip and then we're gonna talk some more.
Right. Mr. Simmons said, why are you go ahead, read it.
Continuing to call a person who you are no longer having a relationship with, your husband or wife, I call that wrong. Well, I mean,
Ew. Stab him, Mr. Simmons. Stab him.
right or wrong, it's happening.
I ain't even gonna bring my inner
My-
Mr. Let Go out.
My cousin Stacy says, yes, that was for experience. I wouldn't believe that foolishness. Some type of something is happening.
Oh yeah.
And she said, say it again for born, cuz.
You know what? There's a pro to this side, right? Because he has to get surgery on his hand, right? So he's gonna be out of commission for about 3 weeks, and she'll be there to take care of him. I'm not interested in that. Like, I ain't there for that yet. Like that ain't my job.
Right. That's not your lane. Stay in your lane.
Right. And I'm very okay with her taking care of him while he recuperates.
Right. You are the wife. Continue to do your wifely duty.
Exactly.
That's what a wife does.
Can everybody
Take care of your husband.
Can everybody be open and transparent on
Mm.
this show real quick? Well, can I ask a question? One thing. Can I say that?
Go
Can I
ahead. Ask a question before you play Mr. Let Go.
Okay. Mr. Simmons said his hand full. But let me say this here real quick. Because she just said his hand is gonna be messed up. So
It is.
I got a question for the experience, Dale, Kathy, Queen Ice, Miss Terry.
Okay, Queen, and whoever his name is, I'll be back next week. I'm having surgery Monday morning. The white man is taking me to drop me off. Woo! Her husband isn't even dropped. This is a similar situation. Look at that experience. On the
I see it. But her boy been around for long enough that's part of his responsibility. Make sure she good. That ain't my story.
This situation going
Okay.
on. Let's not fuck that up for her.
Queen, Dale, I'm gonna say this before you get off the live, because I'm assuming that when she said whoever his name is,
She's talking about you,
I
brother.
know, right? That's
This
born,
is my brother, Born Power Allah.
That's me. Nice to meet you, Dale. I'm not believing the tomfoolery. I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all can jump me and do whatever y'all want. I am not believing the tomfoolery that I'm hearing tonight. This guy is dropping you off to the surgery, but you cannot talk in a tone that the cat that's living with you can hear you. Something ain't sounding right now. What they say these days, the math is
math is not mathing.
There you go. Let's get that going though.
One more comment. The topic is good, but it really doesn't go with me. But if you ask me, I cheated up. I'm confused, JJ.
All right.
You said you've never cheated because cheating isn't in you. But if you ask you cheated up.
Because the math.
Are you saying that if you were to cheat, you would cheat up? Because if that's what you're saying, I totally agree.
Come in.
All right, Queen. Tell me the story later.
Yeah, she said, let me put that up there. She said, Queen, I'll tell you the story later.
Drop it in my inbox, honey.
So Queen,
I'm with all the tea.
Queen and Born Power and Experience and Mr. Mitchell and Stacey Terry and Bobby Simmons and Queen Intelligent Wisdom and JJ
Devonna
and Devonna.
Al Higgins.
So many more. Mr. Higgins is on here. And we all want it. We all want it. He used to pick me up with my husband. Yeah.
He used to pick you up from work with your husband here. Wow.
Let me put a comment in here real quick. Let me put a comment.
Damn, girl.
Let me comment in here. Let me find the comment that I want to put in.
He said, let me find the comment I want to type in this damn comment section. You really got it going on.
Is that the one with the? Let me see something.
That look like the mad face.
That's not the one I want. Let me see. I want this one. That one.
The sad face.
As a side note to this question, if you cheated, do you tell your mate or cop to it if they find out?
She done got him off the couch. So husband done jumped up. He must hear you in there typing away on your phone. Like, who the hell is you texting and what is y'all talking about?
Oh, Dale.
He might have heard Born say what he just said.
Is your husband black or white? Okay.
I think he black. Before she even said, I believe he's black.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, let me play this clip real quick and then we're gonna
talk some more.
1 second, Mr. Mitchell. Check this clip out. We about to share the screen. I'll go here.
Yeah, her husband is black.
Ready?
The reason why all of us think that a woman cheating is way worse than a man cheating is because, to a certain degree in our minds and the rest of the world's minds, a man has conquered our woman. And that makes us feel like, okay, you're not really my woman anymore because another man has came inside of your body and conquered you and done the same thing I'm doing. So now
that's why again, why women usually, this is the thing, women follow through. Women will emotionally cheat and figure out like, hey, am I putting myself in a position so that I can leave this? Like, I need to know that you better than the I'm with before I go over here and do this. Yeah, they do that. Niggas will have the best on earth. You got a bitch that
y'all, you're the best.
We about to get into a whole different thing. But hold on. Let her finish. Let me ask you a question. What did you just say? You said to us,
you're
right?
Better
to us.
You.
So why are you with them?
You're not the best.
That's not what I said.
We don't need to be the best.
So why are you with them?
We don't. So
why are you?
We don't need to be
okay. So here's the thing. Why you hurt then?
Huh?
Why you hurt then? If as a woman,
I don't need to be with the best woman in the world.
Let me elaborate on what I'm saying to you. As a woman, I'm gonna be with the best suitor for me. Correct?
Not in the world though. suitor for
Best
you.
suitor.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
I
go to
didn't say the
Mexico
world.
looking
I
for my
said,
girl.
yeah,
For
that's what I
me.
said. The world is a bit for me. I said for me. I'm going to be with the best suitor for me. We've talked about this all night.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to be with the best suitor for me.
Mhm.
So if I get up here and I start with somebody else, right?
Mhm.
In my mind, you might be a better suitor than the one I'm with.
Mhm.
So I'm
And
gonna
that is the
hold
reason
on.
why it's so
Hold
hard
on.
for a
I'm
dude
gonna
to-
emotionally cheat with you. I'm gonna see where you're at, your head, your love, what's going on with you in your
Head,
mind.
y'all.
I'm not talking about sex.
Oh.
I'm talking about you mentally. Like I'm emotionally cheating with you.
Yeah.
That's when it's feelings and oh my nigga doing this and I don't feel loved and I blah, blah, blah. That's when you get to emotionally cheating. You know, like you got this block before you even give it cootie cat. Then you get over here and now it's like, oh, I'm about to fuck you. Then I start fucking with you.
Mhm.
She out the door.
But-
You lost her.
So
And
let me
that's the
hold on.
reason why.
Men,
Let me say this.
men, on the other hand, will go fuck a bitch and be like, she doesn't mean anything
We
to
can
me.
trip
Yeah,
over
yeah.
some pussy.
She doesn't mean anything to
So
me.
I'm gonna say this.
Is she down?
That is so true. That sister was preaching to
I gotta-
Mr.
I gotta-
Lego,
I gotta-
and she shut his ass down. He couldn't even give a rebuttal.
And we love that.
And I don't even know her name, but she definitely served him.
Right. Now, look here. We're gonna do this one more again, okay? Miss Dell. Born.
His name is Born Power
There you go.
Allah.
We're gonna do that one.
The guy, this guy
This guy.
right here,
The guy next to her.
next to me is Born Power Allah.
Right here. Jay
Look
Easy.
at Jay Easy done popped in the
He
building.
ain't put it up on the screen yet though, so we'll wait to do that.
There you go.
I do have a question though, because she said that a man would have the best woman in the world and go out and cheat. Do women ever consider themselves having the best man in the world and going out and cheat? And if not, why not? When this man takes care of you, provide for you, do everything that you need, but because you can't control your, you got to
I
go
think
out.
No, that's
I
not
think that could
what
happen.
she's saying.
I think that could happen.
That wasn't saying that. What she was saying is that if a woman cheats, she's going to make sure that that person is going to be
So did she not
better
have
for her.
Did she not have the best man in the world?
Clearly, she did.
Clearly, she was missing something.
How
Right.
could she say that a man would have the best woman in the world then? See, when you got one, you got the other. So that's why I said about the 100%.
Right.
If you got 55, you got 45. You got 60, you got 40. If you got 50, you got 50. So for her, she just laid no value on the man in the home. You understand what I'm saying? Because she
If
said
she steps out and cheats, then yes, his value has diminished.
that means that she was not the best woman in the world. No matter whose world it is, she was not the best woman in the world.
disagree.
Well,
I disagree.
I
If she-
disagree with you as well.
Okay, if she's the best woman in the world, right? She said was a man would have the best woman in the world,
And
right?
still go out and cheat.
And still go out and cheat. Now, what about a woman having the best man in the world? Okay, she actually asked him when he said, "We don't need the best woman in the world." She said, "Why you with him?" No, she said, when he said, "We don't want the best woman in the world," she said, "Why you with him?"
Right.
Why are you with the man that's not the best man in the world now? So is one without the other?
No, what sometimes in life, when you involve yourself in a relationship that ends in marriage, you
Ends in marriage?
Or-
Damn.
starts
Marriage is
begins.
the final point? Okay. This shit crazy. Wow.
It
I'm
takes
lost.
sometimes we make those decisions unwittingly. Like we didn't get to know that person fully, and it isn't until he could be that great guy that all you wanted and needed on the forefront, which is what led you down the altar. But later on comes the hard part, and when that hard part for a woman is too much to handle, she's no longer looking at him as the best thing for her.
Exactly with the man, too. The man ain't looking at that woman that he got to cheat on as the best woman in the world. That's why he leaving, because she's not the best woman in the world. She's lower class.
But
Don't make me say
I agree with that. So I
What
feel like
people
you mixing up two different things.
What
is,
am I mixing up?
he is,
Experience?
because
I'm talking
I
about
feel
ultimately,
like
women.
you convoluting two things.
yes,
Wait, the woman said,
a man isn't cheating on his best thing in the world or what he perceived to be his best thing in the world. He's not cheating on her to find better. He's cheating because he's an opportunist.
so wait,
Opportunist.
wait. Let me say this. The woman in the video, right,
Right.
just said that the man would have the best woman in the world.
Correct.
Okay. He's cheating on her to be an opportunist, right?
Yes.
That's so be it. The woman, what man do the woman got though? Do she got the worst man in the world, or do she got the best man in the world? Because if she got the worst man in the world, she really wouldn't be with him, would she?
No, but it's
Oh, it's a but.
sometimes
It's a contradictory statement.
it is.
What is a contradictory
Again,
statement? So we'll go with that. Okay.
sometimes you don't develop or learn that person until you're actually together.
What about the man not learning the woman like that? And that woman, and then he find out this woman is a scallywag.
What do you mean, scallywag?
Allie, well, you know, don't make me start. Because
So
if I
when
start,
a
I'm gonna get in my
woman
Mr.
says-
Let Go mode.
When a woman says that you have the best woman in the world, but you cheat on her, right? That means that woman is doing everything she can to make sure you're satisfied.
But what about the
in
man
every
that's
aspect.
the best man in the world, and he's doing everything he can to make sure she's satisfied? How many men, how many women do you hear say you work too much? You knew I was working when we met. And now
Same
it's
thing
not.
with women.
Now it's not any good anymore.
That's
So I don't know. You can't have
you're
one.
twisting the two.
Well, what I'm just talking about what she said. And if
Convoluted and I
the
think born both things can be true at the same time, but you just convoluting the two issues. Both things can be true. A woman with the girl in the video, to me, sound like she was saying is
Go ahead, finish talking, Queen.
we hear you.
okay. I'm trying because I got these both screens on, and I think it's the audio is off. But anyway, what I heard her say was that a man could have the best woman for him in the world. Like Tina said, that woman is doing everything that she's supposed to do to keep that man satisfied.
Yep.
And that man will go out and get distracted by a pretty face or a big ass, a girl who he don't even know her name, and
Opportunity.
will risk losing everything good that he has for some chick that he don't care about and he's not interested in. It was just an
Right.
opportunity. And then
Opportunity.
on the flip side, both things can be true. She was saying when a woman cheats, she is calculated when she cheats to make sure that if she loses her man and her relationship, the nigga that she cheating with was worth it.
It's worth it.
Oh, so her guy is not the best. Is that what you're saying?
Essentially,
Her guy might not be the best.
for her,
But so the woman so the guy's woman might not be the best too.
for him. But
And there are situations where women cheat on men who are good to them. That adage, opposites attract. I feel
Right.
like all things go both ways because I've seen instances where you get good dudes, like the kind of dudes that women pray for.
right.
Those dudes always seem to end up with scallywags, chicks that don't care, chicks that are rude, they unappreciative, all the things. And you like, how does good dude get hooked up with this chick and he be open for her?
That's what I
But
said.
then the dudes that don't do right seem to be attracted to the good women who trying their best to make things happen. Opposites attract. It's weird, but it's real.
That's what I said. That's the same thing I said. You said it.
And
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying to you. Both things could be true. You arguing one point over the other when it's not really one point over the other. Both can be true and both are true.
Right.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I mean, I like the way you said it better. I like the way this person said it better. I like the way you said it better. That's cool.
My cousin Stacy said it depends on what people define as the best. What I consider to be the best could be totally different from what Tina considers to be the best. And that's a valid point.
Exactly. But
that is a very valid point on both fronts.
But
So
everybody that you got,
you might think that Tina's the best, but Mr. Mitchell might think differently.
Right.
Because you're two different people.
But here's the code. That is exactly true. But when you are with somebody and you in a marriage, you think that person is the best.
Until
that's a different story.
How is it? Well, let's talk about it.
It depends on,
or at least hypothetically, you know how many people at the altar knowing they shouldn't be getting married and still do it because they all the way in.
Right.
That's a good one.
They know at the altar they shouldn't be getting married.
Exactly.
That is a good one. That's a great one, as a matter of fact. Jay Easy, you got something to say on this one, man? This is a good one.
I'm a little behind. I was trying to play catch up real quick with the conversation. I mean, from where I came in at, people cheat for different reasons. I don't really see a significant reason in cheating.
Do women cheat up and men cheat down? Let's start there.
That's the common theory, but I know some women that have cheated down. I know some men that have cheated up, and vice versa. You know, so I mean, like one thing I do know, women cheat smarter than men, and
yeah,
I know that from not just personal experience from seeing it in my family, but what I've gone through. The times in my life I made the mistake of being dumb enough to cheat on a woman. It partially opportunity and partially it was business.
I don't,
you know.
So I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
When you cheated and you felt that regret, is it because ultimately after the cheating happened, you felt that that person you cheated with was not as valuable in your life as the person you were with?
Yes.
So that's cheating down.
I know. I didn't say it was cheating up. I never said it was cheating up. My ultimately my ultimate reason for cheating at that time was I was young and I was petty. And I wanted to be vindictive. You know, I felt like here I am. I'm working on campus. I'm working off campus. I got my little hustle going. I'm doing everything. I'm paying bills. I'm providing groceries and all of that. And you out here cheating with a cat because his merchandise makes a little bit more money than mine.
So you know, cheated up.
She cheated up, and I didn't cheat. I honestly, at the time, didn't look at it as if I cheated up. I just wanted to be hurtful. So, you wanted to cheat with somebody that I wasn't cool with, but I was affiliated with. I knew, so I cheated with somebody you was cool with. You know, I cheated with your sorority sister, and
so here's my thing, and here's my theory behind why I feel somebody needs to mute. Either mid. I'm gonna mute right fast.
Queen Ice, I can barely hear anything you're saying.
It might just be his.
It might be easy.
Easy, go ahead.
No, I was saying I could barely hear y'all. It's like I don't know if it's my phone or what, but it's like our volume is real low, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm like really having a problem hearing you.
Can you hear us now?
A little bit better, yeah.
Okay.
Proceed.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh no, I was trying to hear what you were saying.
Okay. So the way I look at cheating, right? most of us define cheating as a sexual act outside of your relationship. And let's be honest, sex is much easier to get for a man than it is for a woman to get. You can go and buy it at just about any corner in your neighborhood ghetto. You can pick up the first piece of $10 pussy you want.
$10.
But it's not that easy for women. Because it's not that easy, we now have to think about the choices we're making before we make them. So again, I say, as a woman, before we cheat, you're thinking about what the consequences are going to be. Is it going to be worth risking my relationship? And most often, not saying that all women who cheat up, but most often, because of those consequences and because of the choices that we have to make and because of the obstacles that present themselves for women to cheat, we tend to cheat up. That's just theoretically how it goes. Men can cheat and buy that $10 prostitute and not bat an eye. He's not purchasing that piece of ass with the intentions of risking his marriage. He's simply doing it because he has a need that needs to be met, and he doesn't care who does it. And that's cheating down.
Okay.
I mean, I see your point. First of all, any man buying some $10 tail, he don't care about cheating up or down. That nigga just nasty. Like
very true.
That's like eating sushi out of a gas station. Like that's you want to go get some penicillin. Like that's secondly, like I said, I don't disagree with your point, but the thing about it is most men try to fuck what they can, whatever they can. You know, most men. I'm not putting all of us in that barrel. I've been there at that point in my life where, you know, it's like shit. Like looking like, okay, well, what's up? You know, but at the same time, it takes a real man to mature out of that mindset and come into the mindset of fucking what you want.
Right.
And most married men, or most married men that I know down here, they don't have that mindset. They married and they still fucking whatever they can when they can. And I know cats who wife at home with a hot cooked meal for them when they get off work. You done work 12 hours at the plant or on the oil field, and you come home, hot cooked meal, work, kids, homework, but they in line. And put it like this. I know my cousin got a best friend right now who's supposed to be getting married in November. This cat been with this woman for 5 or 6 years. He helped him get his CDL, helped him get his first truck, all of that. And for 6 months, he been cheating. Oh, man. And I'm laughing because I know who he cheated with, and it take a strong-ass bottle of Everclear.
Damn.
Maybe a case of Everclear.
Woo, that's crazy.
Like,
well, that's cheating.
He need fentanyl. He must have been on some fentanyl like crack or something. But for 6 months, you've been cheating with this woman. Your fiance find out on Valentine's Day because she was on your tablet trying to order something, and she see you ain't get her nothing for Valentine's Day, but you bought the other woman and her 3 little girls something for Valentine's Day. So I mean, cheating ain't never good for nothing. Women when they cheat, they have a whole. I think D.L. Hughley said it best. Women cheat with a nigga in a different area code. You know, they can be staying in the 213 and got a whole boyfriend in the 504.
But guess what they do though? When they cheat with the guy in a different area code, they come back pregnant with the baby that they gotta say is their husband.
Man,
no, that's not
one word to that, Dana.
Let go. Okay?
Dana.
I'm getting there.
Just stop being Mr. Let Go.
I'm about to
because while you're sitting there cheating with this $5 prostitute, because now I just diminished her value.
How you go down in the price?
Right.
Wait
Well,
a second.
Diminishing her value as we speak. Goddamn.
Well, okay. Go
You
for it.
cheating with this $5 prostitute who also could be bearing a child of yours. So what's worse? The fact that your wife cheated on you and is bearing the child of another man who she considered to be better than you, or you cheating and fucking a prostitute, getting her pregnant, and now you got a crack baby.
Got a baby.
What's worse?
Baby.
These are my confessions.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Mr. Simmons
I mean,
said
but
object-
is there a good or bad on that? Because again, both of y'all have stepped out. Both of y'all now got stepchildren on the way.
you see that?
Yeah.
One of them is just gonna have a few birth defects.
Yeah.
Bobby Simmons,
You know,
I have
like it's like a meme I saw a couple of years ago on Facebook. You coming out of the hotel with your side
this,
piece, your wife walking in the hotel with her side
on
piece.
this
Who in the wrong?
advanced experience,
Yeah.
the questions
You
are
know,
not
like
in order.
I
Yeah, but I'm good though.
I used to hear people say, and I still do to this day, ain't no rules when you single. Okay, but that goes out the door. That concept goes out the door once you get in a relationship. Because if I'm in a committed relationship, I'm gonna give you my all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the tricky part comes in me controlling my immature, petty, vindictive side when I find out my 100 is getting met with 45, 50, 60%. That's when that's when it comes the tricky part for me, because it's like shit. I'm putting everything on. I'm Johnny Taylor. I'm putting everything on the table. Everything is out in the fucking open.
You giving it your all, but it's not good enough for her.
Hold up. Hold that thought though. But does that say that you're going up when you go out there and give it your extra, or you going down?
Again, that's the mind state of that's what separates. That's part of another example of separating a boy from a man, because a boy gonna go out and cheat with the first thing touch his arm and say, "Hey, handsome, come on, ho." You know, come on, ho. That's a boy. A man gonna be meticulous about it, because at the end of the day, I know some married women, grown women, who don't care about the man having a woman on the side. He'll tell her, "Baby, look, I got a whole woman." So, and she throwing, she going.
Those aren't women, for the record. Those are just adult females. Y'all gonna learn these definitions that I keep trying to spit this knowledge at y'all.
Let me read this.
Just
I left my
because
index card.
18 or 18 and older and a female because she was born with a vagina does not make her a woman.
Right. Let me read this comment real quick. Mr. Simmons said, "Objection, Your Honor, Queen Ice." Objection, Your Honor. Queen Ice was leading Jay Easy to the answer she wanted to hear.
I have that
What?
effect on people, I guess.
Was I baited?
Yeah,
Yes.
according to Bobby Simmons, you were baited and you took the bait, but that wasn't what I was doing. It was not intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And my queen sister, the experience, agrees with me. She said, "Oh wow, Bobby Simmons, really? $10? That's a heck of a markdown. Don't act like you haven't been offered some sucky for $10, because I have seen it on Center Street. You go down to 20th, you're gonna get what you pay for if you decide you
So
want that."
wait, they
$10.
doing that up there like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
You seen that? Dave
We
Chappelle
call
special?
them the $10 hollers.
You see that Dave Chappelle special?
You got a whole nickname for him.
You dig
We
for
do-
$5.
We definitely do. We call them $10 hollers. And they literally will holler at every single car going past. They don't care if you're a guy or a girl. They, hey,
She got hollered at.
They
She got
holler
hollered
at
at.
the car to get your attention, so that they can sell you that $10 dream.
Right. Dale
said $10. Woo, yeah, honey.
Miss Terry said,
Because you went from 10 to a crack baby. I know, right? Woo! Queen Ice, you keep saying what's worse, 10, 5, or free.
Mr. Higgins.
Why the man has to be with a prostitute? When I was out there, it wasn't a $10 hoe, it was a dime
A
piece.
dime piece. You see what I'm saying?
No, see, when you were out there, you weren't looking on center. Now, were you? Or were you trolling down North Avenue? Because that's where them $10 ones at. Now, a dime piece is probably something you're going to find at a club. And when you label a dime piece, you're only looking at the aesthetic. That dime really isn't a dime when you start to tap into her mental and realize she's a fucking hole in a wall. She has no brain.
Wasn't that kind of ironic? Or
Nah, it's physical traits to telling a motherfucker's a hoe.
hold
It's
on,
physical traits.
hold up.
Because
Oh,
I don't know about up there, but you can spot bruises on the inside of her legs and shit. Oh, baby. You going on with that Amtrak pussy, baby.
Oh.
Oh, my bad.
When you talk about the dime pieces and stuff, you just said you just contradicted yourself.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you did, because you said, what did you say? He started talking. What did you say?
Well, you once said I contradicted myself. You tell me what I
I'm gonna have to
said.
go back and watch till he started talking. I couldn't hear what he
So
said.
he threw you off?
It threw me off because I was listening to what.
My bad, brother.
This piece. Remember, you said something about the $10 dime piece and stuff.
No, I called them $10 hollers and prostitutes that walk up and down the street.
Yeah, you said okay. You said when you was with a man, with a prostitute.
Why does a man have to be with a prostitute? Because prostitutes are easy access to pussy. Like, that's what it is. Women don't have that luxury. We can't go drive down any street in the ghetto and find a
can.
$10 prostitute. No, we can find a man who would be willing to give it to us for free.
Women go to the casino and find them somebody to cheat with.
But it's not easily accessible. We really have to search and find for that. Y'all can just drive down the street and they're gonna come to you.
It's not. It's easier for a woman to get it.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I would bet that it's easier for a woman to get it.
Nah.
What y'all say?
Show me
say
a
it's
strip
easier
in
for a man.
America. Show me a strip anywhere in America where there's men walking down the street soliciting for sex.
They not soliciting women for sex. They on the street.
Every street in America.
They're not soliciting for sex.
For women.
They're not soliciting women.
You think that works?
Thank you. They're not.
Would say
they're not soliciting from women. They want you.
Shit.
Hey.
Oh, the facts.
If they on the street selling it, they definitely looking for you.
Right.
No,
They want you, brother.
We're gonna leave pimping about this.
That's all that's out there.
No, we ain't. No, hell, no. We don't even bring homos into the question.
No, well, I'm just saying that's the only one I see out there.
Can I ask a question about cheating?
Go ahead.
Peace.
We kind of established Mr. J Easy said it, like women tend to cheat better than men, right?
That means
smarter.
No. He's not the
smarter. Right. And I'll just say FYI for you men out there. Hopefully none of y'all cheating, but it's always the little things that get y'all busted. Just FYI, tuck that in somewhere. It's always the little things that get y'all caught.
Women cheating smarter is not a true statement, not a true and factual statement. That is absolutely not a true and factual statement.
It's an opinion, honestly.
That's an opinion. That's a
based on experience, and it's no real way to conclusively say if it's fact or fiction. But it is a popular trending thought, and based on my experience,
it's just a thought.
It's true.
Here's my
round of applause. My experience.
Come on now.
It's not.
So here's my question, though. I didn't even get to the question yet.
Yeah, keep the question.
You came in too hot. Go ahead.
You just like to be contrary, but anyway.
I think he wants to be Mr. Let Go so bad.
I think that's his secret brother. I think he's just not telling us that that's his biological brother.
There is a correlation there somewhere.
It's something.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna make me snap.
Okay. Hold on to the snap for a second. I got a question, right?
Let's
in
go. Let's
this
hear it.
conversation about cheating, whether it's up or down, do you feel that it's a real phenomenon for somebody to not really be thinking about whether they cheating up and down, just cheating because they want something out of it for their personal selves? They don't want their significant other to know because it's not about hurting them. They don't want anything long term with the person they cheated with because it's something just for them,
Yeah,
like a personal indiscretion. Do you think that ever factors into why people cheat?
I do. I think that
Mhm.
there is a small population of cheaters that cheat just because
That's a good
they
thing to get to do it.
right.
Like a serial cheater.
Absolutely.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. And then there are those that cheat with intentions. And
Mhm.
most often women cheat with intentions.
I don't believe that. Okay, so
It's really not that often because at the end of the day, a serial cheater gonna cheat just because they want to see if they gonna get caught. That's the pathology behind being anything serial. You doing it repetitively to see if you're gonna get caught.
That's peace.
Like a
And my
serial liar,
question,
serial cheater, serial killer.
I got a question for the women.
and my question is more about like you unhappy in your relationship and maybe you making moves to get out of it, but everything takes time, but you clearly unhappy. So you got somebody that can knock your back off for you and relieve some stress.
Woo.
And why wouldn't you do it?
I got a question for the women. You said that women cheat for what purpose?
We cheat with a purpose.
Yeah, I cheat with a purpose. Okay, cool.
Sometimes that's what I'm asking. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes
and
no
in your
purpose at all except to get your back knocked off and relieve some
exactly,
stress.
exactly.
I got that. That's peace. So the three of you women that's on here that did get y'all cheat on, because two of y'all said y'all did not. Right? Well, one said they did and didn't. He's confused about JJ.
Mm-hmm.
But the Ice,
The
DC,
experience.
and the experience, they all said they did.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all did it, did y'all leave the person y'all was with for the person y'all went with?
In my case, yes.
Never. I never did.
That's 1 out of 3.
No, because DC is still with the white guy.
But she's still with the house. She didn't leave.
Right. So she ain't left nowhere yet.
That's
But
what I
I
said.
guarantee you, if she leaves, that's where she's going. The white guy that she been messing with for
She
the
done
last
said
19
she been
years.
with this guy for
19 years.
19 years.
That's right.
19 years.
19
she
whole.
going?
What do you mean where she's not going anywhere. She has already admitted.
That's my point.
She's already admitted that her husband
It's dry.
is no, but he's
She said
aware
She said
of
he
her,
dry.
but he's aware of it.
No, she didn't say he was aware.
The white guy picked her up from the house, didn't he?
He's going
to
pick
take her
up.
to work.
He's going to pick her up tomorrow
Okay, exactly.
or whenever the surgery is.
And
So
she
you
said her
think-
back gets fixed every time.
Right. So are you telling me that her husband don't have the slightest inkling who this white guy is?
I'm just saying because I was saying that earlier.
And the husband ain't dusting her off at all.
I was saying that earlier on the show because remember I said that's the reason why I'm not believing this thing about not talking in front of him. So you coming back to my point from earlier, but I'm just saying right now. Oops,
I bet it
I'm
did.
just saying right now that you left,
right,
but she didn't. Did you experience? Did you leave?
No.
What is this? Hold
the
on.
experience.
Yeah. Experience.
So
you
the
leave?
experience. Did you?
We're gonna stop copping, please, too, DC. Look, I'm not gonna be easy on y'all no more.
What?
Tell it, Queen.
Tell
Y'all
it,
trick.
Queen. You
Get the fuck
hey,
out here, man.
DC know
Don't
what's
make
up.
Listen. Okay, from here on out, we gonna start producing receipts, and we not gonna be taking no made up tales. We not doing that no more. Y'all finna hate me straight up. This is going down.
Wait, I still have to read this. Al Higgins said, I was just trying to hit it and quit it.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what you.
So,
okay, sometimes.
but
that's
I
what
gotta
you do.
ask him before you move on. So,
Mr.
Mr.
Higgins.
Hit It and Quit It, because that's what your name is now. Mr. Hit It and Quit It. Was that
New name.
when you were hitting it and quitting it? Was that a cheat up or a cheat down? Now we can move on while we wait on Mr. Higgins.
Come on with it, Mr. Higgins. This is gonna get interesting.
Bobby Simmons says, "You women / ladies / females gonna learn that there's some real players still out here that aren't going to pay for nothing, but most likely getting paid.
Peace. That's
Who
right.
cares? What was the purpose? What was the benefit of that? Like, I don't care. There probably are. I will never cross paths with them."
Well, maybe you might be them.
He said some real players.
Yeah, he didn't
I'm
say,
assuming he's referring to the male persuasion.
well, he said you women, ladies, and females gonna learn that there's some real players. He didn't say
Still
there's
out
some
here
male
that aren't going to
players.
pay for nothing.
Yeah, it might be.
He talking about them $10 hollers.
It might be some women out here that's getting busy too.
Right.
You
I
feel me?
agree. Easy. He is definitely talking about
I
the
mean, but
He's
it's a
saying-
reason why prostitution is called the oldest profession in the world.
exactly.
You know,
And
I'm
the
pretty
most
sure
profitable
back in the day,
profession in the world.
Adam had him a little prostitute he ran to every now and then. And we ain't get this many people on the planet for nothing. You know, shoot, candy ladies ain't always selling candy.
I think my brother disagrees with you, but we're gonna move on. My
I've been
cousin
building
says
all
laughing
day.
my ass off.
I've been building all day. This is easy. I'm just tripping this. I'm letting y'all
DC
keep
said
it
my
going.
inbox be busy. I usually don't respond. Well, I know you better drop that T in my inbox.
Mr. Perry was watching too. Peace, Mr. Perry.
DC said my back gets fixed every time. I can imagine.
Sometimes that's all you need is a quick tune-up.
Okay, so every time the woman says something, y'all champion this bullshit. Y'all champion everything that she say. This shit.
I mean, but it ain't no secret. At the end of the day, everybody cheat, but women, because women get caught lesser than men do, they get away with it more and they do it more than men.
Listen, women don't believe that.
Women cheat way more than men.
Y'all know that. Y'all know how y'all don't know that.
Y'all don't get caught. Y'all tell on yourselves before y'all get caught.
What?
I got a question for one.
Or we'll keep it to ourselves and y'all never know.
That's where
I don't know, because a lot of women like telling their homegirls, girl, this other cat, he just did the thing with me.
The whole phrase of taking it to my grave are probably more than likely originated from a woman.
Let me say this one more time. Let me ask this question real quick. I had a question.
I'm gonna
here.
take that shit
This
to my
is
grave.
my last question for DC. I'm gonna stop bothering DC here. DC, here go a good question for
Right,
you, okay?
Queen. He treats me well. Tell it, Queen. I have no reason
Hold
to
on.
lie.
Let me ask DC a question. So DC, you've been married for 19 years. You've been cheating with the white guy for 19 years. Have you cheated with anyone else within those 19 years? Give us that answer. DC says,
You said I can count on my one hand who I've ever been with.
yeah, that's not the answer to the question I'm talking about. She put that in there before I finished. So I want to know if she's saying that she's cheated with anybody else
Outside of the white guy
and her husband.
and well, you ain't cheating with your husband now. Come on now.
Well, you got a relationship going on with the white guy. Then.
That's true. JJ says,
she's been married for 28
what
years.
do you
Okay,
mean
peace.
you're
That's
confused
peace.
about what I
DC.
said? Okay, if I would have cheated, if I would have to cheat, I would cheat up.
Okay,
That's
cool.
what she's saying.
No, see, at first we thought you were saying
And that's
that
what
you
I
did
kind of
cheat.
figured.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I figured.
That's peace, JJ. You got that. Keep that up. Mr. Simmons.
Mr. Simmons wants to ask Dale, do you think that the guy you are cheating with for 19 years really cares about you? Because I'm saying he's stupid for wasting his time or he's using.
Oh.
Wow, I don't, but that's
Damn,
a tough.
Hey, that's
right.
that's real deal.
I mean,
That's the real
Bobby
deal.
Simmons, I respect that comment, but
That's the real deal.
and I think only Dale can answer that appropriately. My take is just from the tidbit she shared, she's the one that's using him.
Nah.
She's getting groceries, he's buying her things, he's taking her to her surgery, to work, like.
See, and that's the
All
problem.
he's getting is coochie.
That's the part I have an issue with, Mr. Simmons. I don't think he's stupid or being used. What they having a mutually beneficial relationship.
Right.
She's not getting used. What's the old adage? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. They have a fair exchange.
She said he was married too.
Yes,
She
he's
said
married
too. So they have a fair exchange. There's no robbery, and it's mutually beneficial. And in order to do it for that long, I believe he has to care about her, and
Well,
she
right.
about him.
Experience.
Yeah.
And that would mean that she left out her part of the exchange. She would have had left out the part where she buys him things and she takes him grocery shop. Ain't that what you keep saying? You keep saying that.
I keep saying what she's saying, and
that's what she said, right?
Right.
So then it ain't a fair exchange. It sounds like it's a one side.
We didn't ask her how she shares with him, or how it's mutually beneficial for him.
Okay, cool. So
and
we hold on one second.
She's been married for 28 years.
She said that. Yeah, she said that. Okay, cool.
But she's been with the white guy for 19.
So you just said she didn't say that. She only said what she said, right?
Right.
And
we didn't ask her either.
We didn't ask her, right?
But she just commented.
But she didn't put it. So we can only speak on what she put. So what
she just said they do for each other, right? You can't be in a relationship with somebody for 19 years and not do nothing for them. It wouldn't be a relationship.
Y'all standing up for this bullshit. And if she do it for each other, she ain't saying that they do for each other. Do they do for each other in the same manner? Do she take him, what you said, grocery shopping?
Yeah.
Do she buy him things? But she said it like let me go back to the thing.
She said we do for each other.
Right. We
never
he
loves me and he's married.
For a question.
I'm not knocking her at all.
He buys her things. His sex is the bomb.
We actually went grocery shopping together today. LOL. Financially, I got myself. She did not put in one thing that she do for him. So that's
because we never asked her.
But so we didn't ask her, right? But Queen,
what does he do for you?
And check the words. Check the words. She said we went grocery shopping together. Check the words. That ain't for him or for her. That's together.
Experience. So when we rewind this tape, and I said that same thing that you just said, Queen, I said he took her grocery shopping. She's the video. It's on the video.
I did say that. I did.
So I'm saying what I'm saying is, you are saying a fair exchange is no robbery. How can you say a fair exchange is no robbery if she didn't say it was a fair exchange? That's all I'm saying.
Because we didn't ask her in that format. We didn't ask her.
In this statement, it's not a fair exchange.
But we didn't ask her that. We only asked her, brother.
You didn't ask her
what she was getting from the deal.
Listen. You spoke
I was responding
to he sound like a sugar
daddy. She spoke about the comment. You spoke about the comment, right?
I was
reading the comment. It sounded like a sugar daddy. So there is some type of fair exchange. If the sex is voluntarily. If they shopping together, he buying groceries. She broke him off some good. She hit him with that good jug. He went and spent $190 on groceries.
What's the fair exchange then? That's the fair.
That might be it. You would have to ask those two people.
Let me say something real quick because y'all tripping. Let me say this. She said buy things sexually was a fire symbol.
Right.
She didn't say that she gave him fire sex. She said sexually was fire. So the buy things that came from him. This could be mutual. And this came from him. That's what you said.
No, that's mutual. But her words are they shop together.
What did
You
you
see
say?
that together right there?
What did you say? When you seen that together today, right there, what did you say it was?
I understand what I
What did
interpreted
you
it
say?
to
What did
be.
you
I
say
said
that?
he took her shopping.
Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going by.
Well, let's not go by that. Now we are very
She
clear.
need to come on the goddamn
but
show. She needs to talk for herself.
She said, I brought him new tires for his car. He paid for my hair appointment, and she do have the good.
come on now. You gotta
She
Keep doing
basically
these comments.
confirming what we saying. Fair exchange is no robbery. They do for each other.
She confirming that because y'all led her in that direction.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
That's just as bad as Bobby
It's common.
Jay Easy. No.
did.
It's common sense.
We got the video.
did it.
Born.
Let
How
the-
you born? How are you in any relationship for 19 years that's not somehow mutually beneficial?
I'm not asking anybody to assume anything. I'm saying what she wrote on that comment.
All right, and what she wrote on the comment versus what I assumed is different.
What she wrote on that comment,
and you can't get the whole sentiment in typing on the comment.
But you
didn't.
Wait, hold on, Tom. Quick. Let me say this.
We did not
you didn't ask her
what she does for him as well.
The
We simply
queen
asked
experience
what she's getting out of this 19-year relationship. He said to us what she's getting
but the
from it.
experience said it sounds like a mutual thing, right?
It is
a
fair
fair
exchange.
You got that out of that comment because these other comments wasn't here yet. So you got that out of that old comment. She did not say what she
No, let me tell you exactly where I got it from so you don't have to speculate. I was replying to Mr. Bobby Simmons, who was basically saying, if you pull up his comment saying that oh boy was being used and he's stupid and this, that, and the third. That's what I was responding to. Because I'm saying
where did you get the fair exchange from?
Because what I'm saying is what we know. Listen, what we know from the conversation and a little bit that Dale has shared is that she's married and she's having an affair with a married man who their relationship has gone on for 19 years.
I mean, the risk both of them taking their stuff is a common exchange.
Common sense to me that if the relationship has been going on for 19 years, that is mutually beneficial because he don't have a reason to stick around fucking around with her if he's married, if she ain't doing nothing for him.
I like it though. Keep going.
If she wasn't doing anything for him, what incentive does he have to stick around? They are doing something mutually for each other.
That's assumed logic.
That's assumed logic based on a 19-year relationship.
In her comment, everything she said in her comment, right? This could be subtle, DC. All you gotta do is come on.
She's at work right now.
She is not at work.
She is. She said she was getting ready for work.
Okay, that means that the guy can't hear her.
Maybe she's at work.
So you got a million excuses for this lady.
I'm not, because I know DC gonna give me the tea in my inbox.
Oh man, y'all listen. Hey, experience?
Yeah.
It's gonna be me and you and we fighting over here. Y'all tripping?
Bobby don't believe that the man really cares for her. He was asking if the man really cares for her, and I'm saying obviously he does because he's taking her to the doctor for her surgery. If he didn't care about her, he wouldn't be available to her.
Right. That point.
Do she care about her husband?
Yes, I'm pretty sure she does.
She said it. No, it's not. That's not to be assumed. She said it.
What she said?
In her comment, she said, I love him. And we tried to split up, but it just didn't work.
What was my question just now?
Does she care about her husband?
I said,
love?
No. So the reason I said, do she care about her husband is because she's being disrespectful by having somebody come pick her up to take her to her surgery. Didn't she say that?
You think she's being disrespectful, but if her husband, and we're going to make an assumption here, is aware of this fact, then he's okay with it.
Is it disrespect?
It's not disrespect
Is
if he's
it
okay with it.
disrespect to have another man come to your house if you're married that you're having an affair with? We can stop right there.
No.
No, hey, brother, you gotta put that on. You gotta put that shoe on the other foot. Hold on, hold on. Listen.
Experience. I want to hear this from the woman.
Jay
Only the
Easy,
women.
I hear you.
Only the women. No. That's
I hear you,
no.
Jay.
Experience.
Now,
Experience.
I'm here.
Is it disrespect to have the man that you're having an affair with come to your house that you live in with your husband?
It could be. It
Yeah,
could
okay,
be.
that's cool. That's cool
It
right
could
there.
be.
Y'all not gonna keep it real tonight. I'm good.
I'm gonna keep it real.
brother. I'm not trying to.
Okay,
I'm not.
so let me keep it real. I would think it was disrespectful if her husband doesn't know about the affair and she bringing him to the house. I would say yes, that is disrespectful. But here's the thing: the reason why I said it could be. If you ever saw Lackawanna Blues, she said the
Yeah, I know
agreement
that
that you see the agreement between two grown people, other people don't have to understand. That's the agreement between those grown people. And so if that's the agreement between those grown people, then no, it's not disrespectful.
Read that comment. Hey, experience. I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
you this. I love you. You know that. I love
Mhm.
you, experience. That's it. That's the whole thing. Go ahead.
DC says, as to further clarify, hell no. He loves me. He's married. We arranged things. His wife found my text one time and she called me.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Sound
You
like
saying
sound like somebody being disrespectful to me. Cause you don't hide when you in a relationship.
we do for each other.
Yeah, that's easy to say after y'all let her down the road.
I bought him food to take home to feed him and his wife to eat.
Did you tell his wife that you was sending some food to the house?
She probably did.
She said, "Thank you, lady."
You're welcome.
She said that to
I bought
experience.
him new tires for his car. He paid for my hair appointment, and I do the good. I do have the good.
Who
DC
says that?
got
Who
that
said you got that good?
Just
Who told you?
apparently her guy.
Right, the white guy of 19 years. That's why he's been there for 19. Who the fuck sticks around if the good
If
ain't
it's
good?
bad, right?
So her husband been there for 28 years.
But
Do he think it's the good?
he's probably impotent.
No, she just said he dry, he's boring. That's what she
I
said.
was giving him the benefit of the doubt.
She said that.
Al Higgins said, "That's real talk, Born. What's real talk?"
Everything I
Mr.
said-
Al Higgins, you still, Mr. Hidden, you still ain't answered my question. Stop commenting till you do. DC said he sent me a picture tonight of the food he cooked and said thank you. Born, listen to them ladies.
DC, I am not listening.
I think Mr. Higgins did answer your question, but I think he said something like he didn't think either way about it, up or if he was cheating up or down. Like he just did it. It's somewhere in there.
Thank you, Queen, for elaborating on that. I must have missed it in the melee. DC said, "I'll video my ride to surgery Monday morning."
You just all around disrespectful, DC. You just all around.
How is she disrespectful if her husband is okay with it?
Because
you can't feel disrespectful for a man who's not feeling disrespected.
Let me show you.
Right.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm talking about her. I'm not talking about what they feel. I'm talking about her. She won't talk on the phone in front of the what's name.
Out of
She gonna
respect.
get on the video in the ride in surgery tomorrow, Monday.
For you, not for her husband.
Right.
She ain't gotta impress me.
If he'll let me.
If he'll let me, okay. Laugh that. Okay.
I'm in bed. I gotta go to work. I'm confused.
She gotta go work in the morning, I guess.
Oh, okay. You're going to sleep so you can get up and go to work.
I'm
Gotcha.
gonna assume that's peace.
And see, if you type, then whoever's near you don't hear it.
Right.
That's cool.
Warren, you want to know what he did to me today? Oh, well, as long as you keep it PG.
Keep it TYS. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that
To
is.
yourself, goddamn.
Oh, goddamn.
Keep it to yourself. Okay.
My husband, no, I don't care. Wow.
Mm-hmm. See, we just said that then. Yeah, I said that. Well, that's how it go though.
She
DC.
said he knows what he gonna do. He should have stepped this game up years ago. She trying to be happy, boy.
Husband knows. Husband knows that she's got this white guy on the side.
That's hey, I like that.
And she just told you, I'm trying to be happy, born.
I like that in you.
He don't come in the house. It's dark out and his windows is tinted. He never knows.
You taking you to surgery at night? Just asking.
His windows are tinted, so it doesn't matter.
But she said it's dark out. So I'm just saying.
He said I do porn. Not sure what that means. You damn right is disrespectful, Al. Of course, Al, who just
I know
like
the men gonna feel like
quit it, would say
Tell him,
that
Al.
is disrespectful.
Tell him, Mr. Higgins.
Mr. Higgins hit it and quit it. Bobby Simmons said, Dale, why don't you and the other guy just get married to each other? Otherwise, you are cheating yourself. If he passes, then what happens at the services?
she got an answer for that.
You didn't ask the other question that I asked.
Which question?
In the 28 years, was he the only cheat
Oh,
that you did?
yeah.
And if not, was it in year 28 or year 2?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Dale said, my Bobby, Mr. Bobby,
He just said come early.
we have discussed that funeral situation. He said, just come early. So she could come to the wake, pay her respects, and keep it moving.
this the cold part. This the cold part because you ain't sleeping in another room without giving that thing up.
I sleep in a different room, born.
Yeah, that.
Well,
was-
she already admitted husband ain't had none in years.
She said years.
Yes, she did say he has not had any from her in years.
I know she got to go, but I got to ask this question of her. She's about to go to bed, sleep, stuff. Dale, I just got to ask this question.
Surgery is at 6 a.m. All right, Al, I read the comments, or at least they were read back to me. I apologize. You did answer the question. I appreciate it.
Right. So she got to go, right? But then I'm asked.
She answered your question. I said I had one affair before the white guy.
Oh, that's peace. That's peace. Okay. Okay. And she said she's sleeping in a different room.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said
That's dope.
surgery is at 6. Okay.
On Monday.
What was the other question I had asked her?
The hell if I know.
Damn, I
Can't
asked
keep
you
up
another
with your
question.
questions in mine. Ew.
I asked you another question, DC, and I forget what it was. But that's peace, DC. I like that you kept it real tonight.
Very real. Appreciate it.
No, that laugh means that was not right. So, okay.
Al Higgins.
Oh, she said thank you, Queen too.
You're welcome. Al Higgins said, Queen, I said I'd never thought about up or down, just in and out.
Just in and out. Mr. Higgins in the building.
Mr. Hit It and Quit It. That's your new name.
Hit it and quit it. That's cool. We give everybody a name.
DC said, look, because we done named her DC. DC said, any other questions? Because she got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's called sleep.
Last question. Last question for you, DC. And this, I don't know how you can answer it, but maybe you can. Why is your husband of 28 years remaining in that situation? That's a fair question.
It is a fair question.
That's a fair question. Experience, that's a fair question.
I think so.
Easy, that's a fair question.
Say it again.
Okay. I said, is that a fair question?
Yeah, it's a fair question.
Let's see what happened. Where you coming? DC, are you there?
I think she's still there. She's
She's
probably
typing.
typing.
Surgery. Oh, she go to work tomorrow. That's
She's
what she
yeah,
said.
she has to work tomorrow, which is Friday, and then her surgery is Monday.
Yes, and
And
after
then
she
sometime on Saturday or Sunday, she's gonna drop that tea in my inbox.
okay, she didn't go to Custer, right?
Oh no, DC doesn't even live here.
Okay. Okay. So listen,
Man, I have toys that beat him out. Wow.
nobody asked that question. Now you being
Right,
too
we
much personal
didn't
here
know
now.
about that. We
You
need
know,
to
that's
know about.
way woo. But the question is,
So is that the answer to your question? That he
why is he
he
staying in that situation? Now I'm wondering why he's staying in
We
that
want to know why
situation.
your husband is still in the marriage after 28 years, knowing that you have a side piece.
for
Right.
19 of those 28.
Right.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that experience put it out there. 19 of the 28. The bulk of the 2/3 of the years, she got, with
And
this
if the white guy sex is that fire, I don't know why you even have toys.
and yeah, and see now math.
That math ain't math.
Yeah. And then we got to
Probably
go.
because you can't be with him every day. So while you home, something got us. You ain't giving it to hubby, so
Where is she?
Damn.
DC. How old are you, DC?
Yeah, I don't know.
What
I can
age
only make an
category are you
assumption.
in? And then we're gonna let this be the last question because it's time to wrap.
It
We
is.
got to wrap it up. We would love to entertain all night. I'm gonna just keep that funky with y'all. But we
Mhm.
got another show coming up in a couple days.
Yeah, and I would like to, while we're waiting on DC to answer that question, DC, we're still waiting on the answer why your husband is still in the relationship after 28 years, knowing that you have a side piece for 19 years. But yes, so here's my exciting news. We are going to do a pop-up show on Saturday, and it's going to be really funky. So I suggest y'all carve out some time for us.
Carve out some time. Yes.
Carve out some time. Jay Easy had to leave, I guess.
Jay-Z
But
dipped
yes,
out.
so I'm excited to tell y'all it's going to be a pop-up on Saturday at 7 p.m. and it's going to get live. And this next topic, I'm going to post it later tonight or even tomorrow. You're probably going to be very interested in the experience.
what's that? You sharing yet, or I gotta wait and
I'm
see?
not. You gotta wait.
But we want y'all there. No, DC,
But
you ain't
yeah.
answer the question. You got quiet now. Why
You
is
say
Bobby
I'm
Simmons.
60,
Bobby
soon to be
Simmons
61
comment.
and proud, and she don't know why he's still there.
Oh, okay. See that question came up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Answer.
Yeah. Bobby Simmons said he's getting it from the other guy's wife.
Right.
Wouldn't that be slick? At this point, I don't think DC gives a fuck. To be honest.
Yeah, she
Her needs are met.
Might want to hook him up.
Right.
JJ. Hey, JJ, Experience DC. We'll be back Saturday and we coming to see you.
Yes.
Come on the show. Be ready, DC. Get on the show.
DC, this is before your surgery. This is in 2 days. Come join us.
And have
and we won't put you in a hot seat because the next topic has nothing to do with your current situation.
Unless you go crazy, because I'm going crazy.
Tina, you got any pics of me from the internet? I do.
What are you doing? What site you on? What this all about? You got pics
She means Facebook. I guess she probably wants me to share some pics of her with you.
Hey,
my
did
brother.
y'all see that they got Pornhub on what's the name?
No, what?
They got Pornhub on Netflix.
Who the hell?
They got
cares?
a documentary of porn on Netflix.
I definitely will, DC. I will show my brother Born your pictures.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna be the side piece though.
He said he's not gonna be one of those 19 years hanging on for dear life.
Hey,
he ain't.
So I just need some final advice for what I'm doing. Am I leaving it alone, or am I trusting and verifying, or am I doing me?
Sweetheart, you know what you're doing?
Go ahead. My advice is do you.
Do you.
for as long as it makes you happy.
Have fun.
But definitely still trust and verify. But I have a gut feeling, just because I kind of feel like I know my sister, it ain't gonna last long. But she's having fun while she's doing it, and that's all that matters.
Who's that? Her?
Jack, I'm allowed to have fun while I'm figuring it out.
Hey,
enjoy yourself. Knock yourself out.
Have as much fun as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you go. I know you still do that same job where you all over the place.
No, not since the pandemic.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, hey, you got to have fun wherever you go.
Oh shit.
Not to say be, but we adults. We gotta have fun. You dig what I'm saying? And
Lord,
do you.
DC,
don't let nothing.
DC
don't-
shooting her shot at my brother. She gonna say, "You handsome though."
You know what though? I'm like this right now. Thank you. I'm gonna say thank you that I am handsome. I don't, you gotta thank my parents. You know what I'm saying? I got pretty mama, handsome fella, dad. You know what I'm saying? Then I came along. Yeah.
The irony is you look like you favor this guy.
Okay.
I didn't say DC said you was handsome in the comments, but it just reminded me that it was funny that you favor this married guy.
You see what she just said?
And literally, he asked me what made me reach out. I said, "Cause you look like somebody I know."
She tried to tell us that her guy is handsome, the guy that she's messing with.
You have great taste.
Experience, go and do what you do, baby.
Now I can do it.
Right. Now you really got your brother's blessing.
Do what you do. Hey, do what you do, Experience. You got to have fun. I don't care. We adults, right? So there is no time like, in essence, we are on the second half of our life. So we might as well make the most of it.
YOLO.
You know what I'm saying?
YOLO.
Yeah, you want to go for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't no other way to do it. You gonna sit there or regret. Which one you gonna do?
That's the choice.
Yeah, you can't.
Ain't no time for regrets, honey.
Heck no. No regrets, baby. No regrets. Don't do no regrets around there. You understand what I'm saying? So don't try to do that. Just have fun. Deal with it. If you like him, deal with him. If he, with somebody else, don't worry about all that.
Right.
He
has a purpose in your life right now. Let it serve out its purpose.
Even if it's just being a mechanic, literally and physically.
Literally and physically, I like that. JJ said good night. DC
good night,
good night.
DC. Good night, JJ. Definitely good night to my sis Experience. I'm not on Pornhub, but
that's it.
Oh gosh. Good night, Mr. Simmons. No, Mr. Lego will not be joining us. I will literally walk out the room if this man steps in it.
They got a show in Chicago. Though.
They do have a show coming up in Chicago, but if I go, it's not to see Mr. Lego. It's to see my girl, Keita Rose.
Hey, we all got to have a dream. Hey, Mr. Simmons, Keita Rose going to be over in Chicago.
She will be.
And I don't
Ace
even know
Metaphor.
Ace Metaphor, that's the guy.
Yep, that's the guy. Keita Rose, Mr. Let Go.
The other three, four chicks.
There's like women. 3 or 4 people.
No, it's like 3 or 4 women, and then it's like 3. Remember?
Yeah, their cast is pretty large.
About 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're not afraid to get on the show.
Not at all.
They ready. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to step over there. It's March. No, is it March or April?
I believe it's March. I think it's at the end of this month.
We'll find out. We'll let y'all know.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow when Mr. Let Go live, y'all come on there.
That's okay, Jay Easy. We about to head out anyway.
Experience. Last thing, Experience. Would you come on the live tomorrow with the what's the name? If you're
with
not
Mr.
working?
Let Go.
This dude is not. It's like nails on a chalkboard listening to him.
He just do it for the show. He just do it for the show.
No, I believe
it's bad.
He believes some of the BS that he says.
He kicking.
I love it.
And I can definitely take differences of opinions. I can even take like the male perspective because it's different from the females. But he come from a place of deep hurt, deep betrayal.
Anybody want to come on? Just let us know. Let me know. So good night, Mr. Simmons. At the end of the show, he let people come on with him, and you could talk that talk and let him know, man, you on some BS. He
Did
just
you get
asked-
on there?
Hmm?
Did you get on there?
I was busy at the shop.
Oh.
That's why I went-
I
that's why
gave that
wasn't
man
able to
5
keep
minutes
on
of my
going.
time. That was the worst 5 minutes of my life.
See, you never get it back.
I can't.
A guy got on there with some dumb shit, and he was letting that man have it.
Of course he would.
Yeah, he was letting the man have it. You know, that's one thing I can say about him. He don't do it. I don't know. He just come on. So once he do, when I send out when I send it out to y'all, you'll know that that's a live one. So I said I don't know what time he come on, but he just come on different times randomly. So it's pretty good. You know, shout your city out and do what you got to do.
I'm gonna be in your city June, the beginning of June,
Right.
June 3rd. My daddy getting married.
When?
Yeah, I'll be in your city June 3rd. So
Oh, you gonna come hang out with us?
yes, that's why I'm telling you. It be live and in person.
June 3rd. What date is that? What day is that?
I mean, I'll be there probably that whole week. That's just the day he getting married.
Okay. Oh, June 3rd.
So
is
you're
this
gonna be
Saturday.
the whole week.
Yeah,
The week leading up or the week following?
the week of. I think June 3rd is on a Saturday.
Saturday, yes. So you're gonna be here.
So I'll be here. I'll probably come before Memorial Day. So maybe like the 29th or the 30th. I haven't booked my flight yet, but I'm just thinking out loud. Probably come to Memorial Day weekend and leave midweek.
All right. Yeah, we definitely have to sit down. Have
Yeah,
some lunch or brunch or dinner.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, let's all kick it on that weekend. We'll get down and it's gonna be the Memorial Day weekend too. We can go to the park and have a little piece if y'all want.
That's
I don't eat meat. You eat meat, Experience?
I do.
You?
Not a lot though, but I do.
Okay. Well, we'll get busy some way. We'll see what's happening. And then last thing we're gonna say, this last couple comments. Mr. Higgins said what you've been doing for 19 years, boy, making knowledge born. Knowledge boy, you see that, right? Don't you see that Experience? You got
I see how you did that there, yeah.
DC said to Miss Experience, you remind her of Maya Angelou.
She do. She got the voice like Maya. She kind of got that same energy. Like, yeah, okay, with the bull, let's go. And that's what Maya do. She know why.
Well, thank you, because I've been putting some more stuff out in the world, stuff I've been holding on to, but I'm letting it all fly.
All right now.
But you know what though? I like that video. That was nice.
Did you like my video?
I remember I said I love that video. That was it. Wasn't you seen the video?
Which one? The one of her and Stephanie Mills?
She was jumping out the plane. She was doing other stuff.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It was like
too.
an evolution of the
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. I like that one.
It was like what built the experience, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yeah. Look, you got to check it out. It was nice.
I tell people, some people write in diaries, some people write in journals. I like to write 16 bars.
And it was a poem. That's true. That's true.
And when you put it to Jay-Z's
December, he'll be out of town on Memorial Weekend. He'll be in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Crooked letter.
Yes, Mississippi. I like that.
Crooked letter. Humpback, huh?
Right.
Right.
And Jay-Z said she definitely has the same vibe. So
you got that Maya Angelou vibe.
So we all go together on Memorial.
I do too. I love it.
What we got to do? We got to get the experience. We got to get me the experience. Mr. Simmons, he gonna be in Mississippi, but he coming back one day. Jay Easy.
Maybe we can convince DC to come on up here to Milwaukee. DC? I don't think she's far. I think she's in Kansas.
I've been in Kansas before. You been in Kansas?
I have not.
I like Kansas. They got the
Kansas.
You been in Kansas Experience?
I have.
Barbecue.
Kansas City
they got the
Kansas
best
City?
Barbecue.
I've been to Kansas City, yes.
Kansas City got the Negro League Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, museum Hall of Fame. That's lovely.
Google has mapped every place I've been in the country, and it's so full of red dots of all the places I've been in this country.
So we're gonna
Jay Easy said he open for a trip.
open for a Memorial Day trip.
All right. DC and Missouri. So you're not that far away. You're about 5-6 hours away from Wisconsin,
Missouri.
depending on what part of Missouri you're in.
Mr. Simmons, DC, Jay Easy, Al Higgins. Experience, obviously, she gonna be here.
Right. Let's party.
Miss Terry. Devonna.
I can get my cousin to come up here.
She can come. Devonna can get through here.
We already got JJ on deck.
JJ is here. We gonna party hardy like we just don't care. Liberty. Hey, we saying peace, y'all.
All right, peace,
All
y'all.
right, y'all.
Talk to
Peace.
y'all Saturday.
Please
Don't forget Saturday.
jump in
Saturday, send the reminder. Yep.
I will.
Do you get the notifications, Experience?
Yeah, I got this one today. That's how I saw it.
Okay, that's peace. So you're gonna get the next one too. Look for it on Saturday. DC, Jay Easy, Mr. Simmons, Mr. Mitchell, Mr. Higgins, JJ,
Terry, my cousin.
Miss Terry, cousin, Queen Intelligent Wisdom, Red, all y'all. Peace.
Peace.